So, I was talking to Alexis. She said, well, I need to tell Shay something. I said, well, what you need to tell? She said, I need to tell her that Josh tried her. And I said, what? Not my brother.
So here comes Diamond again, pivoting from Jody and Aaron's relationship to Josh and Shay. This should immediately have Shay put her guard up, knowing how messy Diamond can be. But no, Shay just gets sucked right into it.
Alexis told me Josh was trying to have sex with her while Shay was there asleep in the bed. Then he trying to take her out in the hallway to have sex with her because there's no cameras out there.
So again, this is a situation that has nothing to do with Diamond, and yet here she is telling all of other people's business, if this is even true or not true. Shay should have immediately, in my opinion, got in touch with Alexis and quickly exited Diamond out of this situation and out of this conversation, because this is only a concern for Alexis, Josh, and Shay, period. I would have said, thanks, Diamond, but I'm going to get to the bottom of this myself. Please go tend to your own relationship issues. Oh my goodness, this show is just getting messier and messier every week. And I've been watching, but I haven't had the time to do a video until now because I was very upset that all of this drama is coming at the most solid couple here, which is Josh and Shay. We love Josh and Shay. Not that these two don't have their own issues, because clearly they do. But they have managed to stay so solid with each other up until now. And I hate to see this. But anyway, let's get back to Josh's side of the story.
Me, Shay, and Alexis was in our room. We probably talked about 30 minutes to an hour. And then Alexis said she thought I brought her in the room and she was going to have to hear me and Shay have sex. And I just told her, like, nah, Shay not into stuff like that and all that. And then that's when she made the comment about it ain't no fun. The homie don't get none.
Wait, hold up. I'm sorry. It ain't no fun if the homies don't get none. Now I know that girl did not say that. Now come on. That just sounds crazy and so completely inappropriate. Please tell me she did not say something like that.
And then eventually Shay fell asleep. And then after that, we still started talking about niggas. She started getting loud. So we stood in the hallway so she didn't wake Shay up.
Okay, so somebody said Josh took Alexis into the hallway where there were no cameras so he could mess with her. He's saying they went into the hallway to talk. Who do you all believe, if you've had a chance to watch the show? Let's talk about this episode. But before we get into this video, please do me a solid and hit that like button if you enjoy the content. Be sure to click on that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that notification bell for updates. Your support of the channel is immensely appreciated. Thank you. So Shay is just not having it. She is visibly upset and crying and ready to come right at her man Josh. And in her defense, there is something about his past, according to her, that validates her not being able to trust him. I'm assuming it went back to when he got another woman pregnant while they were dating online. And now she's clearly triggered and angry. Josh tries to defend himself, saying if he did anything or tried to do anything with Alexis, why would he even say anything about this to his own girlfriend? But Shay says she knew nothing about this. And my heart just breaks for her because it's obvious she can't stomach this type of betrayal if it actually happened. And she's ready to just up and leave and just head home. She's not trying to hear anything Josh is trying to say. And something about Diamond trying to come and comfort Shay after bringing her all this disturbing news just made me side-eye Diamond and honestly not trust her in the slightest. But again, I think until Shay calls up Alexis and talks to her directly, woman to woman, this thing is never going to get resolved. Stop talking to Diamond and talk to Alexis, Shay. Then we come over here and see that Aaron has had this bright idea to put together a photo shoot for himself and Jody. I mean, the producers have put together this photo shoot for him and Jody, thinking it would spark some kind of chemistry. And I don't know about you guys, but the look in Jody's eyes just seems sad to me, like she was not feeling this moment in any way. But she was trying to be a good sport because she does care about Aaron's feelings at least, and he seemed to have totally misread that about her.
I feel like the entire time we was both like fully in it.
Yeah, this was super cool.
I mean, her facial expressions and her low energy should have been more of a sign, but unfortunately Aaron thinks that kiss actually meant something. And I felt bad for him, as did Jody, because she really doesn't want to have to say it out loud.
I kind of felt bad that I didn't feel anything.
I don't want to hurt his feelings and say I felt nothing when we kissed. It was just a kiss.
Yeah, she's going to have to stop stringing this man along, in my opinion. I think they need to be the next couple to exit. Just call it. Jody and Aaron, just call it and go your separate ways. You don't hate each other or anything, but you definitely don't want to be together. At least Jody doesn't, and it takes two to make a relationship work. Moving on to Millie and Greg. They were a disaster in that are we on the same page game or whatever it was called. And I felt bad for them because they had really bonded in the previous episode, talking about the kinds of trauma and things that they had been through. It was like they just got on some good footing and then...
Millie? Greg?
June. This pen doesn't work. So I kind of try to start like...
Really, Greg? And I know your birthday, but you don't know mine. That's crazy.
The man couldn't even remember her birthday, and Millie did not take to that very well, especially since she had already been organizing a celebration at the house for his birthday.
A damn shame. How do you know my favorite sexual position, but you do not know my birthday? It is clear that Greg and I are not on the same page because that really hurt my feelings.
Yes, and we all know with Millie's temper, Greg is going to pay for that. I don't know how he's going to come back from it, honestly, because she's tired of going on an emotional roller coaster with this man. But back to Shay and Josh. I don't think Josh would do something so stupid as to try and get with Alexis, knowing she was in the house with Shay and knowing how women talk. Even if cameras were not around in the hallway, there were so many other nosy people around, and no one can corroborate this story. I think that would have come out, if it was true, way sooner, but that's just my opinion, because I'm wondering, why would Alexis say something to Diamond just out of the blue, and then have Diamond delivered this message? I personally just don't trust it, and again, if I were Shay, I would go straight to Alexis myself before I believed anybody. But what do you all think? Do you think that Jody and Aaron should leave the house and just call it quits? Because I think it's time for the two of them to just stop pretending. They're just not fooling anyone. And why do you think no one is talking about Diamond's issues with Aaron cursing out her sister? I thought that was a total and complete disaster. Yet, they're still walking around acting like they don't have any relationship issues. It's just everybody else.
I've never met her, so I want to know what's the attitude for.
On social media.
Social media. And that's because you dipped where you shouldn't have dipped.
No, I dipped the way I need to dip when it comes to my
but
sister.
we're not going to
But you
bring
need to
that
dip
up.
I need to dip where I need to dip.
But you need to dip the
I ain't got to dip nothing out. I ain't got to dip nothing.
Be sure to drop down in the comments and share your thoughts and opinions. And of course, if you've made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. Please go ahead and hit that like button if you got anything out of the content. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to click that notification bell for updates. Thank you.